it's not going to be a big surprise to you that I'm a fan of Arbortech, hence the hat, the shirt, etc. These are actually gifts for this latest video. They sent me a couple of t-shirts, a couple of caps, and I'm really happy about it. But I have always been a big fan of Arbortech tools. I have several of their tools. I have the industrial carver, which I've had for over 10 years. I still use it. I actually put new teeth on it, I don't know, maybe 2 years ago. I actually finally wore out the first set. And then I've got the power planer, or what do they call it? Turbo plane. And then the Turbo Mini, or Mini Turbo, whatever you want to call it, which is kind of an adaptation of this one, but on a 2-inch thing and an extension that goes right onto your grinder. And then my most recent acquisition, until now, that is, was the ball gouge, which I picked up at a woodworking show here in Kansas City last year, actually about this time I think it was. And I actually did a video on this one because I've bought it since I've been doing videos. These I all had before I started doing videos. But these things are amazing tools when it comes to power carving. However, what I did not have was one of Arbortech's actual side grinding tools for carving. And so you can imagine my surprise when I look in my email one day and I see a message from Arbortech saying, "Hey, we'd like you to review one of our power carvers." And I'm like, heck yeah! So I've actually had this thing for several weeks. I have got to play around with it a little bit. The video got delayed because I got a bilateral pulmonary embolism, so I had a blood clot in each lung, and I was not worth a hoot for quite a while there. And that's also why it's taken me so long to get another video out. I apologize for that. I do like to try and get one out, you know, every week to week and a half, but it wasn't happening this time. And so now that I'm starting to get on the mend, we're back at it. But this is what they sent me. It came with a case, man. So let's open this puppy up and let me show you what's inside. Ta-da! So the neat thing about this is it comes with several attachments that are handy for a lot of things. And the attachments also allow you to do dust collection, which on a power carver, that's a big deal because they do throw a lot of dust. So here is the tool itself, and as I said, I've got to play with it a little bit, so it's a little on the dusty side. I tried to blow it off before the video, but you know, that never comes all the way off. So yeah, this is, I'm going to tell you one thing. It is a beefy little dude. It feels very industrial. I mean, this is heavier than any of the other side grinders that I have. I've only got one of this variable speed. This is smaller than it and weighs more. So it's a heavy-duty grinder, let me tell you right now. I think it's designed specifically for wood so that the blowers inside are different than what you would have on a metal one, but don't quote me on that. It just seems like that would be the way of things. First thing I need to do, though, to show you the adapter, the accessories, is take this guy off, and then we'll get into the accessories. Let's set this box out of the way. All right. So, if by watching this video I convince you that you should get yourself one, Arbortech has also offered a coupon code, which you'll find down below in the description. I'll try to get it in the subtitles here on the screen for you too, but you can go to their website and actually order one and get a discount. Now, so here's the accessories I was speaking of. And the sand disc. Okay, so you have this little adapter and a fan that fits it. And you might be going, why would you need a fan? Well, with the dust collection, you've got to have a way to blow the dust out. And this is what does that. And then, let's see. So this is the planer attachment. So this is used with either the sanding disc or the turbo plane. And it rides up inside of there, and it gives you a solid surface all the way around so that you can keep this level as you're working across the board, and you can actually smooth off stuff pretty good. I've tried it out on some of the slabs that I'm working on, and it actually does a pretty good job. It is not a finished look by the time you're done, but it certainly makes getting it to the finish point a lot easier than in trying to start with a hand plane or a little power plane like the one behind me there. This actually gets everything, you know, mostly flat, so that then you can flatten it off really easily. So it is a handy tool. And then this is your power carving attachment. Again, this will work with the power carver. I don't think you can work this with this particular cutter, because this cutter cuts all the way around to the back side, and it would tear away the shroud, so you don't want to do that. And of course, there's no point in having it for pieces like these. So these tools, you're actually, you know, thread them right on there and use them, and you have lots of options. There are other tools that I don't have from them that will fit this as well. Like everything that they sell fits this thing. There might be some exceptions to that. I don't know, but anyway. So you can use all these tools with this power carver, but the really fascinating thing are these two little items here, which I'm going to demonstrate both of them before this video ends. And I'll still try to keep the video relatively short. So first thing to do is mount the darn things. Let's see. Comes with an Allen wrench. Got a little deal on the side here. You're going to loosen that. You're going to loosen your handle. And then you just flip this over, and it's got these two yokes. Go right down on there. Make sure it seats all the way, because I've already found out what happens if you don't. It doesn't cut. Tighten that little guy down. Alright, so then we're going to put our trap nut in there. Then the spacer with the fan. And it does only go one way. The way it fits the spacer is beveled, so you can always get it right. And then there's no real instructions saying where these blades need to be. I have been putting them kind of centered between each of the cutters, and that seems to work rather well. And then you put your keeper nut on there. We're going to torque that down real quick. There we go. And there you go, you got a planer. So this is adjustable. As you can see, as you go toward the plus, it's cutting more, and as you go toward the minus, it's cutting less. So it's not real easy to turn that thing, you know it? Of course, that might be because I was using it and it's a little sawdusty in there. But anyway, right now we're just going to put it on full blast because I'm going to do the demo for it. Let me pull up a board, and we'll do that. That's a board. So this is a piece of walnut, and it's pretty much right off the sawmill. Of course, it's been drying for a long, long time, but yeah, we're going to hit that just fine. We're going to crank that speed all the way up for this cutter. Watch the dust collection for it. So you can see it blows the dust right out of there. So you can take this hose that comes with it and attach it on there. It just pressure fits right there. Now I can take that and just put it like that, and it'll spray all that dust on the floor. Or, in my shop, I have a dust collection drop right here at the bench. It happens to have an adapter for my, I use it on the adapters for the router table, but it just happens to connect right into the hose. So I'm good to go. Let me reposition that camera so the hose isn't in your way, and we'll see how this does. Alright, kicked on the dust collector. I can already hear it and feel it. get a surface that's maybe a little bit better than a scrub plane, about the same actually, but that's still far easier to work down than when it's just straight up rough cut, especially on chainsaw stuff, the stuff I've milled with chainsaws, because they're a lot rougher than this one. But yeah, that's pretty handy. So let's swap it out to the carver and show you what it does on this side. So we're going to disconnect our dust collector for a second. Loosen that. Loosen this. Of course I can't take it off yet because I got to get that blade off of there. Alright, so that's your planer piece. Now the carver. Again, make sure it's seated all the way. And then your fan goes on, because you're still doing dust collection. When you use the sander, you don't really have to put this in on this particular one. On that one you do, because you got to use it for the height. At least that's what I've discovered. Oh, let's tighten it before we get too far there. So this one does throw a little bit more dust because it does have that open across there, but still it's not bad. Yeah. Alright, hook this back up. Let's flip that over, then hook it back up. And we'll round off a corner up here and maybe make a little bowl-like dish so you can see it does an outside curve and an inside curve. Not bad at all. A little bit of sand and that'd be nice and smooth. Like I said, this one throws a little bit more dust. So you can see it digs right into that too. This is going to be a fun tool to have around, I'm telling you. So anyway, this is the new Power Carver, and it is a fantastic little tool so far. Like I said, I've actually gotten to use this one a bit before making this video, on the days where I was feeling better. It's kind of weird having this issue. They put me on blood thinners, and I don't really like the blood thinners. They're not what I am used to, so to speak. I'm going to leave that guy on there for now before I put him away. So anyway, guys, definitely go check it out, their website, and check out this tool. It is a fantastic tool, and who knows, maybe over time I'll talk them into the one I really want from them is the Power Chisel. because that's the lot of the carving that I do is all tap, 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 tap. It would be nice to have a machine that just goes right on through stuff. And yeah, we'll see if that happens or not. It'd be nice, but then again, I'm not going to push my luck. It was very, very kind of them to send me this. I think it sells for $235, and the coupon code they're giving me is for 20% off. So, hey, it might be worth your while. It's definitely a worthwhile tool as far as woodworking goes. You guys that do the chainsaw carving and need something to do detail work behind you that is a little more on the rough end of detail, this is great. And when you get into these little guys, you can get some really fine details as well. Not to mention that they have also the mini carver, which has the extension and the 2-inch bit on it. So definitely something to look into. In fact, I have the 2-inch cutter for that. I just don't have a 2-inch. I have an air tool that does it too, so that's why I've been using that. But anyway, so guys, definitely go check them out. And if you feel up to it, grab yourself one, use that coupon code, save yourself some money. And we will see you the next time, which will hopefully be a lot sooner than this time. I don't want to take another 3.5 weeks to get a video out to you. So anyway, and that's not even counting editing yet. So thanks for watching, guys, and we'll be back again. You will be seeing this tool more in my videos, I am sure. I have a couple of projects planned where this will be a key element in getting a job done. So, all right, have a good one. Thanks for watching.